catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Well, he's such a threat with those legs, and the defense is aware of that. This time, eyes on a swivel. Good job of being aware of that quarterback threat. They kept him out of the goal line and prevent the two-point conversion.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And they stop it at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Trying to extend the play. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Touchdown, Knights. Huge play by the special teams. What a moment. Punt return for a touchdown here in the national championship game.
Boy, his vision and focus were locked in. I mean, you're right. He's thinking, I'm in the national championship game. It's time for me to make a play and put my stamp on this game, and he did that right there.
See if they can convert the point after. And it's good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Now it's 2nd down here. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Receiver makes the catch, and he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a 1st down.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. They go his way again, and it works out.
1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the offense will just take a knee. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?
Well, I think it's the critical moments, the third downs, the red zones, the turnover margin. Those are the areas you're usually going to see the difference in a close game, and today they were able to come up on top in a lot of those aspects of the game.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Tulane Green Wave. Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals. For the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the LSU Tigers, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff from the shotgun. Tackle way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Oh, and he's got it.
Bro, my safety didn't even move, bro. One thing about Combs, bro, he not good, but he runs so many deep plays that sooner or later that shit gonna hit. He just scored on the ball. My boys got him one, man. That boy won that bit as a freshman. And that's a 3-star. I'm for the win that bit. I'm trying to go back to back with a 3-star. Two Tebow.
Out of the back of the end zone, the offense will start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Takes the handoff. It's Hart. Powerful running here. Ball carrier finding open space. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Ohio State. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And there's the point after. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
You see me play Combs?
Back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession.
Yeah.
Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Get some space around the 30. Tackle made after a solid game.
Right, y'all were talking to you, responding.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, a dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
here comes the reverse. He's found some room at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This is a risky call by the offense. A lot of times you'll see these plays get blown up, but not here. The receiver turns on the jets and makes a big play downfield for a nice chunk of yards.
Runner takes the toss, runs to his left. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. Man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching the game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
And at first down, they go right back to him.
So Combs know Combs know I'm gonna run this ball. Let's see, man. It's a game of chess, man.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He lets it go on the move. And it's complete downfield. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Ooh, that was a pick.
Touchdown, LSU.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Last time they punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. And you think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And the quarterback dropping back. Grab behind the line, it's Hart. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility of what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. On the ground, it's Hart. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Here we go. 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
He knocks this one right through. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
I'll put it in.
Yeah, in Tallahassee.
Boy.
Like literally a hair bone.
Sorry.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. First down here for this offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Shit, gotta be on 10-minute quarters, ain't it?
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And looking to throw now on first down. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Second down after the incompletion. Back in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch is made down the middle. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Chance for the big fella to come up with a takeaway there. Sets up a 2nd down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Bulldozing his way past tacklers. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. No press here. The defense backing away. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Big gain across midfield down near the 30-yard line.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now. Coaches made the call, needing to extend this drive. The offense is out there to go for it. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. There's a shot toward the end zone. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete, a 4th down stop.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. That's the 2-minute warning in this close 1st half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, play's going to blow up.
And there's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. And the single back takes the handoff. Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. They've got him, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it about the 27. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against a pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning.
Because I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
LSU now operating in the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. Runs through the defender. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Right down the middle. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They get the second half started with the running play. Breaking free at the 35. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback keeps the football. Picks up the first, looking for more. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll run it from the gun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Now they'll run it on the toss. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
He's brought down at the 38. 3rd down coming up.
They come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Try and muscle for the 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Buckeyes come to the line with 1st and goal. And it falls incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
2nd and goal for the offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Powerful running into the secondary. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And they tack on the extra point. Returner decides to fair catch this. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Look at it do. And the junior able to get home with the sack. They lose yards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 16. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Lets it go quickly. And he pulls in the catch.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the 1st half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the 2nd half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
And the wideout goes in motion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Getting close to midfield now. They'll bring it down to the 47.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Here's the 2nd down play. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive. looked as enough to be able to pick up the first down.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Short pass finds the tight end. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Using his legs here. Finds room at the 30. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Press coverage now from the secondary. The shotgun handoff here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zero in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for their offense.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. And the coach leaves his offense on the field to go for this one, needing to get a first down. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. The pass rush closing in. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And the result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll bring him down just short of the 20. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Using his legs on the scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space and lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
They'll run the option. Breaks loose at the 40. And they finally get him down, but the quarterback keeper there picks up a big chunk and a first down.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
Second down play coming up. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Running back with the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. He sells it looking downfield, knowing he wants to hit his running back on the angle route. Effective play to move these chains.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. That's a design quarterback keeper. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd down.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Good enough for first down yardage. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Aiming for the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State, to claim the lead here in the final minute. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it off here and hope the defense can hold on. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's going to pull it down and run. Breaks loose at the 40. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. First down. We're going to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. And a timeout taken by the offense. 18 seconds on the clock. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they got called. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to his receiver. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. This one will be fair caught. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first down, it's play action. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway snuffs out the scoring threat. Big play. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.